All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And one of the biggest winery from Spain in to show us their wares here at the winery, Concha Y Toro. And they do make a lot of big box brands here at Concha Y Toro. But you know what? They also make some very good high-end wines. The Don Melchor, one of the iconic wines of Chile. You're going to see this wine going up in price. They're going to take Concha Y Toro off the label also because it kind of diminishes. You know, it is a high-end product, and it is one of the greatest wines of Chile. The problem is those people that say, I want something better. Well, it's only 79, 80 bucks a bottle in most places. So if you see that and you say, what's the best wine of Chile? They're going to Almaviva because it's over $100 now. Made from the same vineyard as Don Melchor, but more expensive, which means better in most people's eyes. Anyways, you're not going to get a better value when it comes to Bordeaux varietals. Chile and Argentina, two of the greatest countries in the world that really over-deliver. And now they're over-delivering with Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc. This Concha Y Toro Sauvignon Blanc Grand Reserva from the Colchagua. Not from the Colchagua, I'm sorry. This is Casa Concha, Casablanca Valley. This is the Ribera de Rapel region of Colchagua. I'm sorry, it is Colchagua. Reading through my notes thinking I got it wrong, but I did get it right. Anyways, it's this is the second tier in the line. It's got a really spicy bouquet here, that pepperoncini, along with some passion fruit, tropical fruit, pretty floral notes, some green herbs in there. Nice complexity for a Sauvignon Blanc, and really bright and fresh on the palate with that spiciness showing through at the end, and that tongue-tingling minerality. Really excellent juice for short money, $15.75. Hoo-wah, what a great value. The Concha Y Toro Chardonnay Marcas de Casa Concha up next from the Limari Valley, and this is also a region in the Rapel Valley, and a nice amount of toasty oak spice here with pineapple and kind of flinty, minerally notes. Really complex bouquet of aromas. Chile not known for their Chardonnay, but these guys really have seemed to get it right here. A lovely toasty oak spice showing through on the finish here, but a good amount of that pineapple fruit here, that flinty, minerally note showing at the end as well, and a firm hand of acidity holding everything together. This is a very well-built Chardonnay, kind of reminiscent of a Merceau from Burgundy for $22.25. Excellent juice. All right, the Pinot Noir from Five Rivers. Where'd that come from? Santa Barbara. This is one of the wineries that Concha Y Toro bought. They bought everything pretty much that Brown-Forman owns, except for Sonoma-Cutrer 3 years ago, and they've redone the winery. It is a winery and vineyards in Santa Barbara. Good amount of sweet cherry fruit here on the nose, light smoky notes, along with some dried earth and flower notes. And, you know, for $13.50, it's a good little Pinot, man. Really pretty cherry fruit on the tongue, smooth, silky tannins, and a short but pleasant finish, but drinking really nice on the second day. Really good little Pinot Noir for $13.50, and I don't say that very often about Pinots under 15 bucks. All right, the 2011 Cabernet Marcas de Casa Concha 2011. This is from the upper Maipo Valley, and a great vintage for this wine, 100% varietal, and showing a little bit of that peppery spice that Chile is so well known for, and the coffee note. And this is known as the baby Don Melchor, man, and this vintage, not far off, I can't imagine, from Don Melchor, except for in price, again, $22.50. Wow, great value. A good hand of currant and dark cherry fruit along with that fresh earth. Really nice complexity on the nose there. Elegant style of Cabernet Sauvignon. Those of you that like an old world wine, really nice complexity. A bit of that old world flair there showing through the finish. That rustic peppery nose showing from the nose through the finish. And that fine herbs and coffee. Really lovely balance and freshness here. Excellent juice. And it really reasonable price here. And then the single vineyard wines, the Terrunyo, meaning terroir, the Las Terraces Block Perk, and this is a Cabernet Sauvignon, and these wines are all terroir driven, and single vineyard sites and even single vineyard blocks within those vineyards is what they're focusing on here. This wine's got a really distinct smoky toasty oak nuance with black plum and currant berry fruit, dark cocoa, coffee, tobacco, really distinct earth there, dried meat notes, really nice complexity here, opening up on the second day, even bigger, even more complex. A good hand of dirt here on the palate as well. You know, I say there's two kinds of people in this world, fruity people and dirty people, and this one's going to really appeal more to those on the dirty side. But it's got some nice fruit in it. It's still very young, 2009, and a good amount of spice, mocha and espresso through the finish. Really nice balance, excellent juice at $45. Maybe just not that much of a step up, or even a step up from the Marqués de Concha, though, in 11. A great finish. And then the Carmenere Block 27 from Peumo, 2010. This is their, their red grape that they put their flag in Chile. Carmenere. It's an old Bordeaux varietal, and it's this one has that same toastioki spice here on the nose. Black earth, soy, mocha, dark cocoa, and some of that pepperiness that this varietal is known for, but not green, which this varietal can be very green, herbaceous, and peppery if it's not picked at the right crop level and not ripened enough. This one has lovely complexity and balance here, and it's from a single vineyard that was planted in 1990 and a single block from this vineyard site. A big and chewy wine on the tongue. This wine's got lovely freshness and balance, though, through the finish. All that nuance from the nose showing up, and a lovely layered and long finish, the peppery spice, but lots of everything else here. And even better on the second day, I raised the score on this one up a notch. Most excellent juice, also at $45. That's what we had to drink with our friends from Concha Y Toro. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.